Yo, what's up? It's your boy Everett Anthony. Thank you for tuning in to the Ill House Comedy Podcast. Appreciate you taking out maybe 10, 15 minutes of your time to listen to the nonsense that I think of. All right, so I always listen to Joe Rogan's podcast. I mean, let's be honest. If you listen to podcast, Joe Rogan is the best out there, hands down. He said it a few times, which I can't even remember what animal it was, but there's a wild. I can't remember if it was like a hyena or I don't remember what it was, but I don't know if it was a bear. But one of those wild ass animals will kill you, and the way they kill you is was it a hyena? I don't know. I don't know what the hell it was. Damn it! I started thinking in my head as I was talking, trying to think what the hell what it was, but I can't think of it. But no matter what it is, they will eat you. They will kill you, right? They don't just bite your neck or wherever. They start at your asshole. Okay? They get you. They probably they probably run after your ass, bite you on the leg or something, just to wound you on the arm. You fall on the floor. They probably just smack your ass down. They don't even have to bite you. I mean, they're animals. They're way stronger than us. They just hit us. Like, on NASCAR when they're going like 150 miles an hour, and the one guy in the back just taps the other guy's like back bumper, and he just flies out of control like that. It's basically the same thing. When a wild ass animal is chasing you, all he has to do is hit you a little bit, your ass is on the ground. And guess what? When you on the ground, you're probably gonna land ass down, face down, motherfucker. Now he's eating your butthole, and you like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Like, that's gotta be the worst death in the world. I always thought, like, drowning's probably gotta be really bad, I would imagine. But being on fire, like, has to be one of the worst deaths you can, like, the pain and suffering's gotta last so long. Because, you're cooking. Like, just think about it. It's like cooking a steak. It takes a while. That shit you don't just put a steak on a grill and in 2 minutes it's done, right? If it's a thick steak, man, you got that thing like 3 to 5 minutes each side, probably. I mean, I don't know. I don't count in my head when I'm cooking my steak. I just look at it and be like, it's done. But it takes a while. So imagine if you're burning to death, it could take like 2-3 minutes to just burn until it finally gets to the heart, and then now it's well done and you're dead and you taste like shit because nobody wants a well done steak. But here's one thing that could be a benefit. Like, if this animal decides to knock you down, once you're on the floor, start eating you with your asshole. Like, the asshole is like the gateway to get to the toothpick once he's done eating everything you have, but it has to start the asshole for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if because, it's a hole, so that's where they want to go to the hole. But, I mean, you got a mouth. They never start at the mouth. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the hell. Why? What would make you want to start eating? I mean, I like to eat asshole. Don't get me wrong, but I like to lick asshole. I mean, saying you're eating asshole, that's just a way to say you're licking it. They're actually eating asshole. Like, man, what the hell is the matter with you? But here's the one benefit that you might not think about. Say this animal decides to kill you by eating your asshole. I would imagine the first anywhere from 5 to maybe 10 seconds, it probably feels a little good. Like, until the actual really biting begins. Like maybe his tongue hits your asshole like 6 times before the teeth actually hit. And, now you're just getting your asshole licked and you're like, whoa, what the hell? I love nature. Ow, motherfucker, that wasn't a tongue. And then you die. But I'm telling you, for the first 5 seconds, man, I mean, for the first 5 seconds, you should be paying that animal something. It's taking care of you. I mean, at least reciprocate and give it back to the animal. I mean, bestiality doesn't count if you're going to be dead in the next 30 seconds. All right, so you ever see or hear like some young person dies, and it's terrible that the young person died. But every once in a while, you hear somebody say, oh, that's so sad because she was so pretty. Have you ever heard someone say that before? I've heard quite a few people say that because, like, a young girl dies. Like, oh, man, it's so sad. She was so pretty. Well, what does pretty have to do with anything? Like, if that was an ugly-ass 16-year-old, you're like, oh, man, it sucks, but you want to go bowling? No, it's just as bad. It doesn't matter if she was pretty. Like, it's a young person dying. It's all sad. Even old people that die. Unless, they're on the roads and they're not supposed to be on the roads. It's like, hey, you should have been on the road. You should have got tested for your driver's thing again, because you wouldn't have passed and you wouldn't be dead right now. And, all right, I got a little morbid right there. My bad. All right, so I've been kicked out of a lot of clubs before. No strip clubs. Never been kicked out of a strip club. Actually, I was kind of kicked out, but it was like a associate, like it was because of the person I was with that got kicked out. So I basically had to leave. But mostly like dance clubs, and it was usually like it was before I was actually 21 because I had a fake ID. And I would get kicked out of the club all the time because, like, I just started drinking. And I don't know how to hold my alcohol, and I was out. But something happened to me the other day. I thought it was like, whoa, like this is super crazy. I've been kicked out of a club before for being drunk, but I just got kicked out of an eyeglass place. Yeah, I went to go get my eyes checked, right? I was going to get some glasses and all that. And apparently, when you're supposed to have your eyes and those lenses things, and you're supposed to be reading the letters. You're not supposed to be playing on your phone instead. Like trying, I'm over there, I'm tweeting, and she's like, excuse me, row 6, can you read row 6? I'm like, oh yeah. And I'm like C8L, and then I just stopped talking, and she's like, oh, you can't see the next one? Can you not see that row? Do you want me to go up higher? Sir? And she notices I'm on my phone, and it's like, sir, put your phone down. I'm like, okay, oh yeah, I'm sorry, my bad. I just thought of a good tweet. And people I tag probably won't even retweet it, but who cares? It's out there. It's in the world. And, I start reading the letters again, and next thing you know, she's like, sir, get the hell out of my office. I'm like, what's wrong? And I guess I was like, instead of looking down at my phone, because she kept yelling at me for that, well, I put my phone in front of the lenses that I'm supposed to be, looking at the screen. Now I got my phone in front, and I'm doing it like that, and She kicked me out of there. Yeah, it happened. It's pretty crazy. All right, so I made a video about this on Twitter, but I'm going to touch on it again. I was in a bathroom at the gym the other day. And, I've been eating some, I'm gluten-free, so I'm not supposed to be eating, all this wheat and all this stuff. And that's pretty much all I've been eating since I've been in Texas, so my stomach is not acting right. And I don't go to the bathroom like I'm supposed to. Sometimes it's like 3 days I'm holding it. It's probably why I'm all grumpy, because I got all those bad toxins just floating around in my damn stomach like they're having a vacation. Don't want to fucking go back to work, and by work, out of my asshole. And so I got to the gym. I was like, oh man, I feel a little rumbling down there. I think I'm gonna release some of the demons. So I jump in there. I'm in the bathroom. And there was a guy next to me. And, the only reason why I knew there was a guy next to me, not because I was looking under the stall, I wasn't tapping my feet or anything. I could actually see his foot because the stalls are so damn small. I had no choice but to look at his damn Converse. Now we're both sitting there taking care of work. Next thing you know, I hear something. He dropped something out of his hand. Yes, of course, it was his phone. And my first reaction in my head was, you nasty motherfucker. Got your phone out, playing on it, while me and you are both shooting particles of shit in the damn air. I mean, I got my mouth closed. I'm trying not to breathe too much. I'm trying to filter out any shit particles. And you got your phone out, and then you dropped it on the goddamn floor? You know how disgusting that is? I mean, the only thing more disgusting is like a porta potty floor, but it's pretty damn disgusting. And then, I'm saying this all in my head. I didn't say it to him. I don't know how big that dude is. I mean, you can't judge somebody by their feet. So I'm saying this all in my head. And I realized, as I'm saying this, all this stuff about this dude that's disgusting because he's playing with his phone while he's taking a shit, I realized I was on Twitter. And in my head, I apologized. I was like, my bad. That same incident, this dude walked into the bathroom, right? And you're like, well, like, I'm still pooping, and he walked in. And you're thinking, well, how would you know that if you were pooping? How would you know he walked in? Was there a big crack or something? No. The reason I knew he was walking in the bathroom, because he was whistling. I mean, he was whistling super loud, like it was the kind of whistle either he just got done having sex or he's about to have sex. It was that kind of whistle going into the bathroom. And I was super confused. And I wasn't confused because I was yelling at this guy for using his phone in the restroom while he was pooping, and I was doing the same thing. I was confused because this guy seemed so excited to come into the bathroom, just whistling and whistling like he was going to Walt Disney or something. Now, me personally, if I'm going into the bathroom, especially a public bathroom, it's different at home. If I'm going into a public bathroom, it means I can't hold whatever I have that wants to come out any longer. There's times I'm like running in there, it's about to drip out of me, and this dude's just whistling. Like, what? Are you even in here? Do you have to go to the bathroom? I'm pretty sure he probably went right into the stall, sat there with his clothes on. He was tapping his feet, trying to get somebody to do some weird stuff. All right, so Valentine's just passed. Hope everybody had a good time. It made me think, there has to be, 100% this has happened. There's so many cemeteries in Texas. It's ridiculous. And, we on the road a lot, so I see a lot of different cemeteries. And, man, I'm telling you, some of them cemeteries, man, they have tons of flowers. And I mean pretty-ass flowers. Almost like, Pro Flowers literally comes there every day and drops these flowers off. That's how nice they were. And it made me think, there has to be somebody. If there isn't that somebody that did it, they're going to do it now after this. If, you listen to this, go to that cemetery and steal a shitload of flowers and give them to your girlfriend or your wife for Valentine's Day. Like, just have, $1,000 worth of flowers laying in the bed. She comes home, man, you could do whatever the hell you want to do to her. She's going to be like, holy shit, look at all these flowers. And, it's like, they're dead. I mean, they don't even see the freaking flowers. Like, what's the point of putting flowers on a cemetery for the dead person? They can't see it. You're basically just doing it so other people can see. Like, you're just trying to do it so other people see you doing that. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you should steal the flowers at the cemetery. No, you shouldn't. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said it. I don't know if I can get arrested for even saying this. Like, all right, rewind, cut, splice. All right, that part didn't even happen. All right, so you ever see a really hot girl walking down the street? What's your first thought? What are you thinking right now? What are you thinking? No, you don't blow the fucking horn. No, that's don't do that. What else would you do? No, you don't roll the window down and whistle. No, what you do is you wonder to yourself, why is a girl that hot walking? Like, there's no guy that would give you a ride, buy you a car, a house. Like, do you realize, like, you can get someone to take you somewhere? You're just doing stuff wrong. You're like trying to be an independent woman when you're broke. And that doesn't work. Now you're just a hot girl walking down the street. Like, just use what you got. I ain't saying you got to bang somebody. I'm just saying flirt and put it out there and learn how to use what you got, damn it. All right, so, also with the hot stuff, I've been noticing UFC, man, there's been more and more really hot girls fighting. Like, I mean, these girls look like models. I'm like, do you look in the mirror before you start whooping somebody's ass? Because you can get a guy to buy you pretty much anything you want, and you don't have to get punched in your face. Unless that dude's into that, and he's giving you all his money. I mean, you guys having sex, and he's punching in the face. I mean, that comes with part of the deal. But I don't know. Yo, Dana White, man, like, you should have, like, UFC for girls, like, girl UFC fighters, but you should also come out with your own, like, UFC modeling. I mean, I know you got the ring girls. They all look like models, but you should have, like, a modeling thing, because you're getting way too many fighters lately, girls that look like they could be models, but you got them kicking the shit out of each other. I mean, I love it, but it's kind of weird. Like, you girls are not doing this right. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. Ill House Comedy Podcast. You guys have a good one. Peace.